Hey there, tech fans. Today I'll tell you 5 things that you need to know about the DJI Mini 4 Pro drone. Now, I've owned this drone ever since it was released about a year ago, and I fly it a couple of times a week, so I've got a lot of experience putting the drone up in the air, capturing some amazing pictures and some pretty incredible video. And these 5 things will hopefully help you decide if this drone is right for you. And I'll start off with flight time, because one of the main concerns of new pilots is how long will the drone stay up in the air on a fully charged battery. Well, DJI offers 2 different battery styles, the basic battery, which provides up to 34 minutes of flight time, and the plus battery, which provides up to 45 minutes of flight time. And you can use either of these batteries in the drone, and they also offer a hub that you can slide these batteries into and charge 3 batteries at the same time. But the choice in battery styles is up to you, but 45 minutes in the air is absolutely incredible for a drone of this size. Most small drones like this provide 15 or 20 minutes of flight time, and then you have to land it and change out the battery. So having 34 minutes is incredible, but having 45 minutes is almost unheard of. So you'll get plenty of flight time on a fully charged battery. The next concern most flyers have is how far can they fly the drone? And the reason that's important is because even if you can't fly it beyond visual line of sight because of the regulations, it's important to understand that you have a really strong connection between the drone and the controller, so you're not going to lose that connection and have the drone head for the horizon. So DJI is using a proprietary technology for that connection. It's called OcuSync 4, and it guarantees a rock-solid signal up to 20 kilometers away. Now again, you can't fly the drone that far, but knowing you've got a rock-solid signal like that means you don't have to worry about losing your drone if it's flying in close. So 20 kilometers is well beyond what other drones can fly. That's a very long distance between the controller and the drone. The next consideration is the image quality. Now, DJI built a 1/1.3 inch sensor on the front of the drone, and they built in a very sophisticated video management system inside the drone. So this drone can actually capture 4K footage at either 60 frames a second or 100 frames a second. So you've got some slow motion capabilities built in. And again, when you think about the size of the drone, having that level of quality in the camera, again, is pretty amazing. So it flies long, it flies far, it has incredible video inside the unit. It has a lot of safety features built in as well, which is another important consideration, because if you're flying your drone, there's going to be obstacles up there in the air. You want to make sure the drone has enough intelligence to notice those objects and avoid those objects when you're flying. So the Mini 4 Pro provides 360-degree obstacle avoidance. It's like having a digital bubble around the drone that if you get close to something, it'll pull back. It won't crash into a tree or a branch or a wall or anything up in the air. But in addition to that, DJI's built in a technology called APAS, which is Advanced Pilot Assistance System, which is even more intelligent, where it's looking for the solid objects, but also looking for the holes between those solid objects. So when you fly into a very involved environment where there's a lot of obstacles, the drone already knows where the holes are, and it can find its way through those holes. So this drone can actually fly into a forest, dodging trees as you're flying through the woods. It's pretty incredible technology. And then the final thing is the automated features that are built in. A lot of drones on the market can do really basic flying patterns, and they're a little bit clumsy when they do it. What DJI did with this drone is build in a lot of artificial intelligence that on the display, on your controller, you can hit a few buttons and have the drone automatically focus on you, chase you around a particular area. If you're driving your car, you're riding your bicycle, it'll follow behind you like a digital companion. You can also hit another button and have the drone circle you, keeping you as the point of interest, fly away from you, revealing the landscape behind you, or do a loop-the-loop where it comes down and swoops out again. There's 6 or 7 different pre-programmed flight modes built into the drone, again, that make you a brilliant cinematographer pretty much the day you put the drone up in the air. So all 5 of those things, somehow, DJI was able to pack into a drone that weighs less than 250 grams, which is another advantage, because if you have a light drone like this, an ultralight drone, that's under 250 grams, you won't have to worry about registering it with the FAA, and you can go out there and fly it and just have a whole lot of fun. So those 5 things really separate this drone from a lot of other products on the market you may be considering, and hopefully you found this video helpful.